Guys, yeah, hi everyone. So I hope I already shared my screen. I can confirm with my account. Yeah, my screen already shared. Okay. So last session we started about I can open my notepad and then I can give a summary of it. Okay. So last session I started about multifield, right? In multifield there are three types. There are three types. So first type is multi-field with the same type. Multi-field with the same type. And we have the second one, multi-field with the different types. Different types. Next we have multi-field with third one is the nested multi-field. Nested multi-field. Nested multi-field. Okay, so this is done and this is done. Now today we can go ahead with the nested multi-field. Nested multi-field. This is done. So the first question, what is nested multifield? What is nested multifield? Nested multifield meaning it is the process of writing one multifield inside the another multifield. Writing or creating one writing one multifield inside another multifield is called nested multifield. Another multifield is called nested multifield. Nested multifield. Okay, so already multi-field syntax normally multi-field. This is the element for the multi-field. This is normal multi-field. Nested multi-field meaning so the same element I am keeping inside. The same element I am keeping inside. That is called nested multi-field. So the node structure everything will be there. I can go to normal code base meaning IDE and then today we'll try to create the nested multi-field. Okay. So simply I am going to my IDE and in the last session which we created the component name is digital component, right? So this is like purely extension of last session. So if anyone missed the last session, so those guys they should be complete that video and this is the continuation of that video. Okay, now simply I am going to my component, that is the digital component. Components are available in the UI apps. Digital component I am going inside, and this is the multi-field which we created in the last session. So if I click on this, guys, is it visible for everyone? And this is the element, right? This is the element, or else can you stop that lights? Anybody? All right, love. I hope this is not visible for everyone. Somebody. uh, uh, I think some better, right? This is the element. Inside the element, so we taken I would say one container, and inside we taken again one items. Inside we kept all the book name, book subject, and book published date. These all the notes we kept on inside this multifield, right? So what I'm saying, nested multifield meaning it is the process of writing one multifield inside the another multifield. Okay, so what I'm doing actually, the same node structure I can copy from here to here, and I'm keeping inside So I'm keeping parallel to the book published date. I'm keeping parallel to the book published date. So see, copy multifield, go to the multifield and copy here to here, copy and expand and go to the location that is parallel to book published date, and you should keep parallel to this, right? I'm keeping this one. Okay, so the code has pasted. Now we need to organize the code. Select from here to here, and here is the one multifield, right? That should be, yeah. uh, that you can move little bit right. Press control tab. The content will be move little bit right. The node structure will be move little bit right. There is a multi-field, right? Yeah. uh, this multi-field you can move little bit left, and here also this should be parallel to this book published date, and coming to here, multi-field. Inside the multi-field there is a field, and book item, book subject, and these all the details are will be available. Okay, fine. Now what I am doing, I am changing, I'm doing little modifications. So in the little modifications, here I am taking book details with the writer. Instead of map, I am doing with book details with the writer. Okay, and here also I am changing the name with the writer name, and here also I am changing with writer name, and here also I am changing with, in case of book subject also I am changing with uh, writer number. Thus I can say writer number, and here also I can mention writer number, and here also I can change to and here also I can change to writer name. Okay, and in case of book published date also I can mention writer date of birth, writer date of birth, and here also I can mention writer date of birth. Here also I can mention writer date of birth. Okay, I hope the node structure is clear. Multi-field meaning it is the process of writing one multi-field inside the another multi-field. If I am click on this, so it has to be, or you can move this one little bit back. This is parallel to this. So when I close this one, uh, if I open this multi-field element, so inside it contain all the content, Okay. Okay, this is the dialog which I designed. So how I designed? So I kept one multifield inside the another multifield. I hope everybody is following. Now, in the last session, we written one Java class for one multifield. Now again, we taken one more multifield, right? So today also we need to write one more. We need to take one more Java file for inside multifield as well. For inside multifield as well. So that is the reason I am going to classes. And here actually there are two classes I taken. One is parent class, second one is the child class. This is for outer multifield, and today we created that is inner multifield, right? So now create one more Java class. Click on that Java file, create class, and I am mentioning demo subclass subchild. Why I am mentioning subchild? Meaning for clarity purpose. There is a parent. These are digital, right? I'm taking digital. This one also digital subchild. There is a parent and there is a child and there is a subchild. I'm click on that. Okay. Yeah. And this we can convert into resource dot class. I would say there is a model annotation. So it will give the suggestions. We need to import that statement. Mm, and adaptable is equal to a resource dot class. It will give the many suggestions. From that you have to choose this one, resource dot class, and default injection strategy equal to default injection strategy dot optional. Okay. And now come to here, there are variables you can take. There are three variables you have, right? Value map value, that is public string writer name, and next we have value map value, and next we have public int writer number. Next we have at the rate value map value. Okay. And public date date writer date of birth. Okay. So this you have to import the package statement. If I click on this, you will get the java.util package. So for Sling models, we have to make sure there is a getter methods. By generate getter methods, click on the getter methods. So I'm selecting all the get variables. So getter methods also generated. Okay, this is the Java class which I written for which multifield? Inside nested multifield. Okay. Okay, fine. I am saving this one. Now this class we need to mention in the child. So that is the reason I am going to the child class. So here I would like to take, there is a annotation at the rate child resource annotation, and here I would like to mention public list, and the class name is digital subchild, digital subchild. And here we can mention there is a variable name we given there, right? Book details with the writer, book details with the writer, book details with the writer. This is the variable name which I given. Okay. And this is the parent class. So here the connection is parent class, and there is a child class. uh, Guys, can you please observe how I am giving the connections? This is the nested multiple, and this is multifield, and this is the parent class. So this class I am calling inside this here, and again this I am calling here. I hope you guys are clear how I written the Java code for that nested multifield. This Java file I am calling here, and this Java file I am calling inside the parent class. Okay. Okay, fine. Now coming to, so make sure everything is we have to follow. Everything is matters. I am saving this one. Now a digital child, digital parent, digital subchild. Simply you can deploy this one and then we'll see. For this also we need to write the HTML code and all that we can write in the 4502 server. So before that we can deploy this one. So there are two ways to deploy. One is by using ID is the one way, and second way normal you can open in the code base itself. There you can open command prompt. There also can deploy. So as of now I'm using the this one ID, and then where actually I'm doing the deployment. Maven clean install -p auto install single package. Yeah. In the child class, so it has to return this one. Generate, there is a source action, and generate getters book details with the writer, book details with the writer. Okay, I'm saving this one. Now we can do the deployment. Author instance opened or not of. Okay. Okay. build success. Now go to your localhost 4502. This is all I am removing. Okay, go to any page. So our project is my project, and then where actually we are doing the modifications on the EN page. Edit the page and open the dialog of the digital component. So there is no digital component. You can try to add the digital component over the page. There is a component digital, and you can author the dialog. So you can see here how we design the dialog. So inside again we have the multi-field. So last session, so when you click on the add, we can able to get only 3 fields. But today you can see here again we are getting multi-field. This is called nested multi-field. This is inner multi-field and this is the outer multi-field. Here I am giving the names like rich dad, poor dad, and some subject number I given. And here also this is the published date, right? Here I would like to give some number, and here also write a name. Some I would like to give some Raju, writer number one, and date of birth also I'm giving some number I'm giving. Okay, so if I click on this, so see here only rich dad, poor dad. Oh, this three are coming. Inner nested multiple data is not coming. Go to your CRXT localhost 4502 AEM start.html and go to, there is a CRXT option. In the CRXT option, this is the code for the multi-field, right? Yeah, this is the code for the multi-field. The method we taken the data from that, we kept the data inside one object, and so with the help of that reference variable, we I would say we readed all the values like book name, book subject, and all, right? Okay, same way today what we can do, so we can take a div data sly list dot item one equal to, we can mention item dot method name, coming to here, and this is the method name. This is the method name. Book details with the writer. The method name is book details with the writer. This is also I'm keeping inside. I'm keeping inside because, yeah, coming to here and here, I can mention and div tag. I'm closing the div tag. So inside I can read all the values. The values, this is h1, right? And normally here I can read the values, which I can say slightly expression and item one dot writer name. Okay, and same way, and I want to separate by using break statements, and here also I can do same thing, item one dot and writer second, I have writer number, writer number. Okay, and here also I'm taking break statement, and here also I can take item one dot. Next we have writer date of birth, right? Writer date of birth. If you want to display this date of birth, we need to mention the format. The format is this one. So that is the reason directly I am taking that one. And here I can do the manipulations. That is item one dot book published date. Here you can mention writer date of birth. And close the div tag. Save this one. Now go to EN page, reload the page, author the dialog, and go to inside Raju 1 and date is 2. Data is storing inside that. Book details with writer. Item dot book details with writer, and you will get the item 1. So from that we are reading the data. From that we are reading the data. Save this one, and save the data, and in the EN page go to content, and you can cross verify the data is storing or not. There is a may batch. Go to ES and EN and root container, and there is a digital book details with item, and click on that book details with writer. Click on this, our details is storing, book details with map, this data is coming, and book details with writer. book details with writer. This subclass we called here, and that we called from there to here. From there to here. Everything is okay here. Coming to here, drag little bit right. So here also can pull the component from there to here. Go to components and you can pull the code from there to here and open the component, that is the digital.html. I am opening this one. Here you can check. There is outer multi-field, and inside this outer multi-field we have this is normal parent div tag, and this is okay. Now can do the comparison. This is outer multi-field. That outer multi-field, this is outer multi-field, this is inner multi-field. If I open the inner multi-field, item dot book details with writer, and okay, now we'll see, and then we can do the deployment, and then we'll see. You can open terminal. To command prompt. I taken the read two tags. I opened here and then I opened it, close it. Now we'll see. Oh, the variable name is writer published date. Go to subchild. Variable name is writer published date, and writer subject. Writer name. This is writer subject, right? Writer subject and writer published date. Reload this one, go to down, this one, writer name, writer publish date, and writer subject. Writer name, this we can take as writer subject, and third one can take as writer publish date. Writer publish date. That's also can create. Go to source action and generate getters. I'm clicking on this. Click on. Simply can do the deployment. And this should also match with this one. Book details with the writer. Book details with the writer. Okay. Now can do the deployment. Open terminal. Now can do deployment with the command prompt. Up arrow, home, and then can do the deployment. Reload this page. Yeah, see, this is inner multifield. This is outer multifield. Data is coming or not? Yes, coming. Coming or not? Coming. Why remaining fields is not coming? You have to cross verify in the .html file. Go to and open your .html file. Writer number, writer subject, and third one is the writer published data. Writer published data. Save this one. Go to there. Reload the page. Now can see this I can remove from H2. H2. Saving this one. I can reload the page. Now you guys see here. These three fields are loading from nested multifield, right? These three are loading from nested multifield. Yes or not? These three are loading from the nested multifield. And this data, these three, why it is showing in big font? Because I kept in the H2 tag. So this is also where actually This is loading outer multifield. This is loading outer multifield. Okay, I hope you guys are clear. This data is loading outer multifield and this data is loading inner multifield. I hope you guys are clear. I hope you guys are clear what we done. This is the nested multifield. Nested multifield meaning it is the process of writing one multifield inside the another multifield called nested multifield. Okay, I hope everybody is clear. Clear? Anyone have any doubt? Please let me know in this area. Any questions? Anyone? No questions, right? So once we are familiar with this topic, next we can start with the Clientlibs. Clientlibs in the AEM. So there actually I can open the notepad. Uh, this is also done. So once you guys are familiar with these three, next we have the concept that is Clientlibs. So what is Clientlibs? If you attend the interview, they will ask the first question, what is Clientlibs? So Clientlibs are the designs. Clientlibs are the designs which will give good feel and look to the website. Clientlibs are the designs which will give good feel and look to the website. Good feel and look to the website. Like any website you can take. So in AEM, that appearance you can give by using Clientlibs. For example, if I take Amazon, Amazon.com. How you guys feel here? How they designed actually? Whatever the website we are seeing with our eyes, there is a header, and header they designed with like this, and inside they taken like few of other components. This is all the content they added in the home page. Just scroll down, and there is a footer. Any page, header, footer are the common, and in middle they can add a specific content to the page. So however they design, these all we can say designs like background colors or everything you can manage in AEM by using Clientlibs. Okay, all front-end technologies you can manage by using Clientlibs. So that is the reason what I am saying the definition for the Clientlibs. Clientlibs are the design which will give good feel and look to the website. Good feel and look to the website. Okay. Okay. So for example, I am going to my page. Uh, Now there is no colors, there is no designs. All are plain text only, right? I want to give some colors. For example, I am going to the rich dad, and inside element there are already CSS, right? There are three ways to apply. One is the inline CSS, embed CS, and external CSS. So external CSS is the mostly we will use external CSS. But as of now, I will show you. For example, there is a rich dad poor dad. This is the book name, right? So inside, for example, I would like to mention some inline CSS, like which is, I would say, some color. I would like to give some text color. Text color is some red. Okay, I'm saving this one, and coming to the page, reload the page. See here, designs. You can do the designs like whatever the font color and whatever the designs. What if you want to background. Okay, you can add all the properties. For example, this is inline CSS, right? Like if you want to background, you can add the background as well if you want background color. if you want the background color. But this is, what is this? This is inline CSS. Inline CSS is not at all recommended. So instead of doing the inline CSS, so we can create the client libraries, and then we can all the front end uh, technologies we can organize by using the client libraries that I can show you how we can use the client libraries and how we can create the client libraries and all. Now there is a folder, client libraries folder, and you can create the folder, create folder, create node, and mention like client lib. I am mentioning like digital, client lib digital, and the type is, make sure mention CQ colon client library folder, client library folder. Okay, and then click on this. One folder got created or not? Yes, created. So inside this one I am creating, there are two folders. One is CSS folder, and CSS folder which we can uh, kept all the, we will keep all the CSS related files. Okay, and parallel to CSS file I would like to create one more folder. That folder name I can mention JS. Save this one. Inside JS CSS I would like to create folders. Create folder, any name you can give, file names, any name you can give. I would like to give like main.css. Okay, so here actually I would like to give the some colors, some class names. Class equal to, here I would like to give the some class names. Class names are, this is the book name, right? Book name, and we'll give, this is the book title, we'll give the book title, and the same class name I am copying, and here also I am giving, this is the book subject, this is the class names I am giving, and here also I would like to give, this is date, right? Book date is the class name. So how we can access the class names? By using dot operator. So simply I am copying this one, book title, and I am going to the main.css, and where actually dot and class name, and inside this class we can add the properties. Properties are like, I would say, color, some white color, and some background color is some black. Okay, and next we have some font size, some 30 pixels, and font family, all we can design. Next some padding is some 30 pixels. Okay, I'm taking like this. Now what is clientlibs? Clientlibs are the designs which will give the feel and look to the website. Next question is, how many ways we can include Clientlibs into the component? How many ways we can apply designs to the component? How many ways we can apply designs to the component? There are two ways, guys. There are two ways. There are two ways. What are the two ways? First way is directly including in the component. Directly including in the component. Including in the component. That is the one way. And second one is, so we can include in the page level, or you can say template level. Include in the template level. Include in the template level. Okay. So first we'll try to understand how we can include in the component level. And here also, parallel to CSS, we can create one more file, that is css.txt. Mention css.txt, and inside this file you can mention hash space equal to css and the file names main.css, main.css. I'm saving this one. Now include Clientlibs in Sitely. Go to that, and there is a two lines of code. Yeah, this is the two lines of code. You can copy from that. Simply come to your component. There is a component. Yeah, go to your digital.html. Can keep two lines here. Okay. Now here one more question is, what are the important properties in the Clientlibs? The question is, what are the important properties we have in Clientlibs? There are four important properties we have. First one is categories, and second one is allow proxy, and third one is dependencies, and fourth one is embed. There are four important properties we have in AEM, in Clientlibs: categories, and allow proxy, dependencies, and embed. Categories, which is used to uniquely identifying the Clientlibs. Okay, identifying the Clientlibs. Next up, allow proxy. For security purpose, we can hide the actual path of the Clientlibs. Clientlibs. Dependencies, we can include one Clientlib into another Clientlib. Next we have the embed. We can load all Clientlibs into single call, Okay, so we have the important properties in Clientlibs. What are the important properties? Categories, allow proxy, and embed. embed. Okay, so first we'll try to understand what about categories. So simply come to the cliently property, and where you can add the property that is categories properties. And here also I'm giving, so any unique name you can give. Digital client lib, I'm giving a digital. This is the client library name I'm giving. So make sure everything is matters. I'm saving this one, and simply I'm copying this client library value, and I'm coming to here, and then simply I can replace here. Can replace here. Okay, now I can save the file, and where I can go to my component, and I can reload my component. Go down, so the effects will not affect to the page. We have to cross verify. Book title, go to the css.txt, and inside .txt as base equal to css, and main.css, go to the here, and there is a class name can access by using dot book title. Save this one. Book title, color white. Come to here, reload the page. Down css.txt, yeah, now it will work. Save all. Now go to the end page, reload the page. Reload the page, css.txt, the css.txt, save this one. Yeah, it is affecting, right? Background color, I can say some green I'm taking. Go to EN, can reload the page. Yeah, see here how the designs are applying under some padding. Okay, all we can take. So same way, I'm coming to here. There are other classes as well, right? The other classes are like after that we have, there is a book dot title where I can go my project. My project is May components. We have, there is a digital dot html. Click on that. scroll a little bit down. Next, there is a class book subject. Book subject also can copy the title and go to the main.css. Here also can apply the effects. Dot book subject, and from here to here, this is the scope of, and here color you can give some orange, and background color also can give background color, you can give some blue, and you can give padding also some 30 pixels, and you can give font weight, font size also some 20 pixels. Save this one and go to the yet page and reload the page. Go up. So see here how it is coming. Okay, front end technology is applying or not? Yes, applying. So this is how we can design all the fields. For example, again I am going with there is other title as well, right? The title is book data. So simply I am copying that book date, where actually I can go to my page page.css, and here I can take, here also I can give I can save this one, and I can go to the page. So see here, see how I design. I'm adding the CSS designs, right? So I included Clientlibs in the component level. Component level. There is yes, there is JS also. You can add the same way. However, I added the CSS files, so you can add the JS files also same. So there on click function in JavaScript. Mm, if you see here, when I click on this, on click alert in JavaScript. When I click on this, there is some alert box is coming, right? So how we can the same function we can write, can build by using Clientlibs. So what you can do, there is a button, right? That button is, yeah, I am copying this one from there to here, and I am keeping here wherever I want. I would like to keep here. So as of now, I am keeping inside under here, and this is JavaScript, and I taken one button. So if I go to the page, and when I reload the page, if I scroll down, button is coming. If I click on this, nothing will happen. When I click on this, nothing will happen, right? So I need to add the some dynamic functionality. Dynamic functionality. I'm saving this one, and then again I would like to go to the EM page. I can remove the page. So I would like to give the dynamic nature to this button. So how we can give by using JavaScript. So there is a go to the Clientlibs. We taken the Clientlibs right disturb. There is a js.txt and parallel to here we can create one more JS file. So I'm mentioning some actions dot js. This is the file name. File name can give anything, first, main, second, anything. I'm saving the file, and inside this I can keep this code. There is a script function right from here to here. This I can keep inside. I'm going to action.js. I can keep here and save this one, and again you can create one more file parallel to here and then mention js.txt, and here also you can mention hash base equal to file name is which one, actions.js. Save this one, go to the en page and reload the page. Go up and click on this. See here, dynamic nature is coming or not? Yes, it's coming. So like this, all the JS and all the CSS you can design by using Clientlibs. Okay, Clientlibs is the very important topic. Any website, any website in the world you can design. You can give the appearance designs by using the Clientlibs. By using Clientlibs. Next up, this is one way to include the component in the I would say Clientlibs in the HTML. There is other way as well. So if I remove this one, meaning I remove the connection between them, I can save this one, and if I go to the en page, if I reload everything, I lost. Everything is gone. Now there is another way to include the Clientlibs in the page. There is a template level. Go to the page properties, open properties, go to edit template. Again, where we have the page policy, go to the page policy. Here you can give the client library name. So in my case, client library name is client library, and the name is digital. Click on it and save this one. And now again go to en page, reload the page. All designs applied or not? Yes, applied. So with this you can get the clarity. There are two ways. This way is the recommended. Template level is the recommended. That is called page policy. Page policy is the recommended compared to normal component include. This is the recommended one. This is the recommended one. I hope you guys are clear. So next there is a property that is allow proxy property. Now I hope everybody is clear categories property. Now we are trying to understand the purpose of allow proxy property. So allow proxy property, for example, so where actually the Clientlibs I created. So the Clientlibs path is this one, right? Which is available in the apps. So same, I am going to any page preview, and there is the option view page source. Go to that view page source and look for the client lib or category name. So I can mention client lib. Normal inspect the page and here you can look for the digital. If you see here where it is loading, it is loading from the apps may clientlibs dot digital css. But when others people outside people also, if they can inspect, actually our path will be visible in their systems also. But that is not a good way to display our actual paths. We want to hide actual path. Then there is a property that is allow proxy property. See here, previous it loaded from the apps, but we actually hided the actual path, and instead of actual path, it is showing some path that is still. Now the purpose of allow proxy, which is used to hide the actual path of the that one. And next dependencies and embed, there are properties which are actually, for example, so there are digital is the user defined client library, and apart from this remaining four are predefined, right? For example, if I want to inherit properties from this base to here, meaning whatever they designed and all, I want to inherit from there to here, then in that case we will go with the property that is the dependencies property. Dependencies, and there are number of css files like base and client lib grid. This is the second one, and this is the first one, and this is the third one. All I want to load into a single file. All I want to load into a single file. Then we will go ahead with, there is a 2 and there is a 3 and 4 client libs. So here I can write clearly client libs 1 and client libs 2, and next we have client libs 3. So all we can load into single call. We can load the single call by using embed property. By using embed property. By using embed property. Okay. So this is all about client libraries, guys. So see here, embed property they added. How many client lists they added? One, two, three client lists. Oh, not two. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, almost 10 client lists they added in one client library. Meaning all the 10 client libraries can load into the single client library. And there is a embed as well. That is about all about embed, and there is dependencies as well. Dependencies can say yeah. So this is all about client libraries, guys. Any website you can design, all the front-end technologies you can harness by using this one, by using this client libraries concept. Client labs is very, 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 very important. Where, yeah, client labs is very, 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 very important topic. I hope you guys are clear. So today what we discussed actually, we discussed about nested multi-field and client libs. Client libs. So in the client libs, these are the properties. Categories, allow process, dependencies, embed. Okay, these are all the properties. I hope everybody is clear, right?